So I've updated some of the macros that I'm running on offense, basically some of my route combos, just to make everything run a little bit better. So if you're someone that watched that first video I did, if you have not, link that down in the description. Basically just a couple routes that we've switched up to make everything run a little bit more smoother. So if you haven't watched the first video, I guess it's fine. I'm not going to go probably in crazy depth like how I did in the first one. But I'll still make sure you have an idea of everything that's going on with it. It's not like a lot of stuff that we did, but it's just enough to where I still need to explain it. If you're someone that just wants to skip to the end of the video where I actually show you each macro to put in the create share thing or whatever on the home screen, then you can just skip to that. But this part will be basically where I show you what we changed, and because some places we didn't change everything, but like I said, it's only like a route or two for each one. But if you want to just skip to the end where I could just show you the macros to put in, you could do that. First play we're going to look at is going to be the flood play. This is really good against cover 3. It's really good against cover 4, and it's just simply a flood. The biggest thing that we changed is the outside receiver is now on a fade route, and instead of having the slot on a flat route, he's actually on a zig route. Obviously, you still want to stem route that corner route down a little bit, and everything just runs a little bit smoother. You can see guys aren't getting bumped into, because that was a big problem originally, is the outside receiver who was on the streak. He was on a streak, not a fade route, and him and the corner route were kind of colliding. Everything was just taking a little bit longer, and the reason why I put the receiver on a zig instead of a fade route is because it just, if let's say the curl flat or that slot defender is trying to cheat playing in between the corner route and trying to play that flat, the zig route will just do a good job kind of getting in between that. Like you can see right there, like there's a window where you can kind of throw it as to the flat. He'll just go right to the sideline. So that is, it's really a couple things we changed there. Outside receivers going from a streak to a fade. The corner route was originally on the slot receiver. He's on a zig, and now the very inside receiver, wide receiver 2, is on a corner. Like I said, the very end of the video, I'll show you which person you need to put everything on. But right now, I just want to kind of run through everything. For our very second macro, it's going to be the mesh post. The mesh post, this play has not changed at all. It's still great against every coverage. Cover 2, cover 3, cover 4, man coverage, match, you name it. Nothing has changed with this play. It is the exact same, and it still works great. You could throw the deep post, you could throw the drags, you could throw anything. You just got to make a read. Like it's a universally good play. Like I said, even works against man. You know, you're just simply making the right reads. So nothing's changed with that. It's just that good. For our third macro, we got streaks. This is a play that you typically want to run against man coverage. Once again, another play that just has not changed. There's nothing that needs to change with it. It's good against, really good against shade down man. You can still run it against shade up man, but man coverage in general, can you run it against zone? It actually wouldn't be bad against like a Tampa 2. The fade route might be able to kind of sneak past the cloud flat or whatever, and then let's say the deep half goes to where the fade's at, then maybe you could throw the streak right down the middle. But cover 3, cover 4, probably not as good. But yeah, like I said, play hasn't changed. Really good against man, especially against cover 0 man, you know, where there's no safety help or anything like that. But that play is the same. Our fourth macro, we got 7 total macros. It's going to be post corner. Another play to beat man coverage. So this play did change a little bit. So originally, it was the post route was on a corner route. The corner route was on a post route, and what would happen is, I could just kind of show you guys here, they're going to pretty much bump into each other, and it's just everything's going to take a little bit longer to run. Okay, that wasn't that bad there, but sometimes I'm going to try it again. What would happen is, because against, you know, especially if you're going against a man coverage where they're blitzing out of it, you know, it could just make everything a little bit, okay, hold on, everything is messed up right now. It'll make everything a little bit more difficult. Like you could see, like, okay, right there, the post route's open, but when they get all bumped like that and you don't know the timing of which guys are going to get open, it just makes everything difficult. So what we went ahead and did was we just swapped the post route and the corner route on those receivers, and you could see, I always like to stem the corner routes down a little bit. You kind of have the luxury of just, you know, you're just throwing it to whoever gets open. You got a guy with outside leverage with the corner route, so if they're playing inside, he's going to win. You got the post route, so if they're playing outside, he's going to win inside. Same thing with the drag and all that stuff. So that's basically what we changed there. Everything you can see just runs a little bit cleaner. There's no bumps or anything like that. But if you want to keep that play the same, you can. It's up to you, because like I said, when they bump into each other, someone's going to get open. It's just that the timing's really off, and it could take a little bit longer. So that's up to you. For our very fifth macro, it's going to be spacing. This is great against cover 3. It's good against cover 2. It can also be good against cover 4 if it's not like a cover 4 that's a match, because match is kind of similar to man coverage. Only thing you do is, right, you just like to stem the hitch route down, and that's pretty much it. Nothing has, as you can see, nothing's changed with this play. It's the exact same. It can change a little bit when we get down in the red zone. In the red zone, what I might do, like if you're inside that 5 or something like that, I might, instead of having the outside receiver on a fade route, I might stem him down on a little corner like that. But like I said, that would only be in the red zone. So pretty much the same play. All right, we only got 2 more macros left. The next one's going to be corner streak. You can always change the names of these as well. It does not matter what you call these. This play is specifically designed to beat a Tampa 2 defense, a cover 2 defense. There's only one high route we changed with it, and it is square. Originally, he was on a flat route. Now I have him on a zig. Same thing like we talked about before with the flood play, how if a DB is trying to cheat between playing down and up, he'll be able to sneak in right underneath it. As you can see right here, gives you a little window where you could throw it, and you can get a couple yards. So the DB is going to have to make a decision where he's going to play. But obviously, the premise of the play is to bomb the corner route. Just like that right there, because the deep halves, you know, he's deciding, am I going to go out there and play the corner route, or am I going to play the streak right down the middle? So just, that's why the zig route helps a lot, and that is why time-based catching is absolutely insane. I would recommend putting that on. But that's why the zig is so good, because the zig, you know, it'll have to force that DB to, if he's going to come down, he's got to come down. If he doesn't, it's easy throw to the zig. So that's pretty much only for a Tampa 2. This right here is our very final macro. So right after I show you guys this, I'll go back to the home screen. I'll show you everything you need to put in to make these plays pretty much happen. It's going to be fade post. It's a man coverage play. It's simply just for man coverage. So what we changed here is we only actually changed one route. Basically, I think that's wide receiver 2. He was originally on a streak. And against man, you can see they kind of bump into each other, which once again, it kind of works. But when you're with man, you know, you kind of want a little bit spacing. And I know, you know, when we go back to the streaks man play, it kind of defeats the whole point of the spacing, because you're trying to get that, you know, it gets that slant route wide open underneath. But that's the point of that play. Some of these other plays, the point is you're just trying to beat leverage and stuff like that. So fade post man, what we decided to do was put the guy on a drag instead, because now you got a little bit more room. You got the fade route running by itself. You got the post route with room. You got a couple of things underneath you could throw. It just makes everything a little bit easier. Everything's a little bit cleaner. So those are pretty much the macros. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys what you need to put in now. I will also say I am going to go over the ones that we did not change. So let's say you didn't watch the last video and you just jumped to this one. It's fine. I'm going to show pretty much everything. But we're going to run through it very quickly, because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to waste any more time. The only thing we're going to show is the routes, because that's all there is to change. Don't worry about the technique and the offensive line being on base. If you just have that on in your coaching adjustments, then it'll just be like that in every single macro. So all we need is the route. So first play we're going to go over is flood. Wide receiver 1 is going to be on a corner. Wide receiver 2, fade. Wide receiver 3, zig. Tight end 1 is going to be on a post route, and then your running back is just basically going to be on a sit-down route, which is a curl. Second macro, mesh post. Your wide receiver 1 is going to be on a drag. Wide receiver 2 is going to be on a post. Wide receiver 3, streak. Tight end 1 will be on a drag, and then your running back will be on a streak. Our third macro, streaks, and I just realized I didn't, if you notice, it says ma'am instead of saying man. I'm an idiot. But your wide receiver 1 will be on a streak. Wide receiver 2, slant. Wide receiver 3, fade. Tight end 1, streak. And running back 1, in route. Next play, post corner. Wide receiver 1, post route. Wide receiver 2, corner route. Wide receiver 3, drag. Tight end 1, corner route. And then your running back is going to be on the in route. Next macro is going to be spacing. Wide receiver 1, post. Wide receiver 2, fade. And wide receiver 3, curl. Tight end 1, return route. And then your running back will be on a flat route. Corner streak is our next play. Wide receiver 1, streak. Wide receiver 2, zig. And then wide receiver 3, corner. Tight end 1, streak. And then finally, your running back, a Texas route. This right here is our very last play. It's going to be fade, post. We got a system software update for PlayStation. I don't know what's going on right now. Wide receiver 1, drag. Wide receiver 2, fade. Wide receiver 3, post. Tight end 1, corner. And then our very last route, the running back will be on a in route. Now, out of all these plays, I'll tell you what. The plays that I run the most, flood, anytime I see cover 3, cover 4, as long as it's not like a match. If it's match, that's kind of man. Mesh post, obviously run this play a shit ton. Streaks, man, I run this play a whole lot. In post corner, I would say the first 4 macros I run the most. Spacing, I like to run in 3rd and short, 4th and short, situations like that, maybe in the red zone. Corner streak, and then fade post. Okay, well, corner streak, obviously, if it's cover 2, I run it, but or Tampa 2, that's when it gets ran. But I will say fade post, I don't run a whole lot. Like I said, corner streak, I'm really only running that if it's a Tampa 2. Spacing's your short yardage play really against zone, and then really the first 4 macros, I'm running those plays a whole lot. So all in all, if you're a guy maybe struggling on offense, or you're just looking for something to kind of get your offense going, this stuff definitely will. The servers are actually currently down right now. I guess the server maintenance. I think the update's dropping later today, so I can't really. I was gonna go in and show you guys right now. I'm on a little 30-game win streak right now. So all this stuff has definitely been helping me a whole lot. So if you guys got any questions, man, you guys can comment that stuff down below. Tap in with the Twitch, link that down in the description. We're live streaming every single day, playing some college. Or, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're going to get out more gameplays and stuff like that. We've already gotten out a few, so you can kind of see how the offense runs a little bit for yourself. But that's pretty much all I got for this one, though, man. If you guys did enjoy the video, man, drop a like. And if you're not sub up, man. We got a lot more content on the way. Like I said, I think there's a brand new patch dropping later today, so maybe we'll talk about that in tomorrow's video, see what's going on with the patch. If there is a patch, then yeah, I'll be playing it tonight, trying it out. But till next time, man, I'll see you boys in the next one.